Hello everyone, I'm trying to teach y'all how to make a sword. Since my last recording's audio got corrupted, I'm gonna try to speed through this as fast as I can. We can press 1 on our control, no. We can press 1 on our number pad on the keyboard to go into this view. We can press Shift A, Image, Reference, and then Screenshots, or in my case, Downloads. I recommend having a sword reference image whenever you try making a sword because it just makes it a lot easier. RY45, 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 nope, RY30. Boom. What I did was just rotated it to be easier to make. Shift A, mesh, cylinder, S, and then yeah, that part you can probably figure out. Alt Z, which takes you into this cool little X-ray mode. Okay, we got that. Place another cylinder. Get this down here. Get that like that. Oops. If I go silent, sometimes it's because I'm focusing. E, S, scale it outward, and then E again. E is extrude. That's what I'm doing to do all this stuff. One of the most useful and most used tools in Blender. Cursor to Shift S, cursor to selected. Makes it easier. Cube, scale that down. Get that over here. That over here. R to rotate it a bit. Loop cut. Or not. It won't let me do a loop cut. I'm just trying to speed this up. If I go too fast, then, well, sorry. Huh? Huh? What? How the hell did this happen? Great. Okay, fine. We'll just focus on this part first and then do that. RY45. Select those. SX. That part you don't really have to worry about, but if you're curious about it, then let me know and I'll explain it. Doesn't matter if it's inside of the thing, because no one's actually going to see that part. Aside from us, the actual modelers. Because I'm feeling a bit lazy, we'll just click edge loop here, 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 boom. Shift D is duplicate. Oh, it's the exact same shape anyway, so. Okay, what I just did there was bridge the edge loops. The way you can do that is by pressing 2 on your uh, keyboard and then uh, right click and all that. Okay, 2 on your keyboard, right click, and then bridge edge loops, it should say. Okay, we got that basic shit done. Well, not really. Oh no, it's trying to be a bitch. Okay, sometimes shit's just gonna do things like this. That's when we need to use a tool called what? Uh okay, we'll just get rid of that. Cube 45. Get that there. There. Boom. Boom. Why is it still doing it? Shouldn't be. Okay, fine then. We'll just press K to do knife cuts on each side like so. And then mm, maybe across like that could work. Perfect. To give it that sort of protruding shape from the picture. And then we select the middle again, pull that out. I like making the sword handles thin. I have an odd obsession with doing that. You don't have to, but I mean, it just makes it look better sometimes. And then from the looks of it, it's actually sticking out. That. So sort of pull it out a bit like that. Nope. Okay, we'll just keep it like that. Now we'll actually work on the blade. Blades may seem hard to make if you see other tutorials that aren't like mine, but they're actually really simple to make if you do the method I do. And now before we work on the sword, we can add some details to the handle as well as make it get like that. Pull that out a bit. Get that to go like that. Make that thinner. that a bit thinner. And this is why there's always those little things in my models. The little grip spots on the handles. And now with that done, we can go over here, and if Blender would cooperate, we can add an edge loop, scale it in the x-axis, come up here, delete this failure, come back down here, pull that up a bit, and ta-da! But another nice thing you can do is do that, bevel it, Control B, inset it, which is I, and ta-da! Wanna do it like that? Yeah. But of course, you want to delete the disappointment again. And ta-da! Just like that, you have a sword. Although scaling, size, proportions, all that is pretty important to me, at least. It might not be to you, but to me it is. We can also add a bit of detail to this, sorta, so it's not so blocky. We can kind of do this. Maybe you get it. No, that just makes it more blocky. Something like that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't like it too much, but it's good enough. And there we have it. Wait. Always see how much you can squish something without making it overlap with the handle. The more it's squished, the better it looks most of the time. Trust me. Also might want to do that a bit like that. And then, yep. And there we have it. Oh. Actually, maybe that would look a bit decent. No. Just like that, we have a sword. And the way that you can actually